rim brake or disc brake? Today, I'll be going around asking cyclists of Vancouver which one they prefer and why. For me, I prefer disc brakes just because I like the stopping power as well as the feeling of the hydraulic brake levers. So yeah, let's check out what other people think and let's go. Alright, so rim brake or disc brake and why?
Disc brakes, because in the rain you can actually stop.
I'd also say disc brakes, but a very slim margin. I don't think the technology's there yet.
What do you mean by technology not there?
I think the heat dissipation is not good enough for racing yet, looking at the speeds we're stopping at with the piston size and with what they have in mountain biking. I think that it's going to take a few more years for the technology to catch up to the speeds that we're riding at, and then just wheel changes and the through axle. So it's got a ways to go.
Pretty much answered it all.
Actually, I would say, because I'm a recreational rider, I am traumatized from going down like a 20% grade in the pouring rain in a thunderstorm on brakes. So I choose disc brakes.
Yeah, I'll say disc brakes too. Just in the rain, there's no like questions if you're gonna stop or not. You will stop. So disc brakes for sure.
Disc brakes for me as well, especially when you're going downhill on a wet day. Definitely a bonus to have. I still like rim brake though. Find it's sort of less hassle when you gotta change your wheel around, and it's lighter.
Disc brakes for sure. Noise factor, disc brakes are noisy. You get a little rain and it gets super noisy and it's kind of annoying. And then I'm always kind of adjusting my pads to make sure that they're not rubbing because they're really finicky. So that's kind of disappointing about disc brakes, and I didn't realize until I bought the bike. But I do like them. I find that I trust it a lot more if I'm in the rain and I have to stop suddenly. And yeah, I think they're really responsive. So I prefer them. I would say I prefer them. Yeah.
I'm old school, so it's got to be rim brake, and for one main reason, and that's because it's lighter. I mean, discs are getting lighter, but they're still not there. Besides that, they're squeaky as hell. They got to be tuned in, dialed in just right. I got an issue with hydraulics, so I don't want to be bothered with any hydraulics. I don't like the feel of my rim brake. And yes, I have a bike with discs, and it's fine. It stops really well. It's squeaky, it's noisy, it's heavy. Rim, baby, rim brakes. That's my Helium SL10.
I think disc brakes are like, I mean, they're fairly, like, technology is developing all the time, so disc brakes are just sort of better, as they said, in the rain. And they're, you know, it doesn't collect dirt in the same way. It doesn't have the same kind of, you're not going to collect crap. But rim brakes are just like these pads that wear down. It's the same principle. There's no real difference. So it's just a slightly more sophisticated technology that does better in the rain. It's fine. Let's say we're on a touring bike. The rim brakes, right? The mechanical power that you're pulling a cable and it's squeezing the thing. It doesn't seem as effective as a disc brake. Say if you have a lot of baggage, you're going down a hill, and and conditions are not great. So I think the disc brakes are better for more difficult conditions. But rim brakes are just fine. You get a pad. I don't think they're going to be fading out or anything like that. Just sort of. But if you're going to be serious about it, you're going to do some touring. Yeah, disc brakes.
Disc brake or rim brake? Both. I like them both. Rim brake I've had for a while. I just jumped into disc brakes recently, and I like the stopping power of it, but I haven't had to do any long descents on disc brakes just yet. And I do know that they squeal like crazy in those long descents, which will drive me crazy. And I know that rim brakes are perfectly fine on long descents, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But for the time being, I'm enjoying disc.
I prefer the disc brakes, just being able to brake quicker. So yeah.
Cool.
Disc brakes, just converted, won't go back.
When did you switch?
3 months ago.
And then never went back?
Never going to go back.
Wow.
So much better.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely disc brakes. They look better.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Probably both. In the wet weather, disc brakes are absolutely amazing. Make braking and everything a lot better. But rim brakes, I still like them. They you can make a lot lighter, more aero. But yeah, they both definitely have their place.
So which one do you currently ride?
My main bike right now has disc.
I chose disc brake because it looks way better, like it's more clean. But the real answer is because there's more stopping power, especially when you're going on gravel. You want it to be more powerful.
Well, I actually kind of dislike both rim brakes and disc brakes. With disc brakes, you always gotta wait for that one person on a group ride to fix the rubbing or squealing issue. With rim brakes, you can't buy a cheap carbon wheel set and expect the same braking performance. They don't work in the wet very well, and even if you've got an Owler brake track like I do here, you can hear them rubbing away against the grit if it's wet outside. So yeah, I dislike both, but if I had to pick one, I would pick disc brakes.
Yeah. Drew's like, no, but like you're right. Yeah. If you're going down a hill and it's really steep and you're on it, yeah, you can hear it, right? Yeah. But if you're not on it, if you just like, it's okay.
I've rotor warp in a race.
Oh, really?
It's just like we're on the brakes. We're doing like 100 km full stop over and over again. Yeah. And the rotor just got too hot on one of them and just warped.
But that is one of the issues with disc brakes, right?
Yeah. With the size.
With the size, right?
Size.
Yeah. And then they always rub. That's the only thing I don't really like about disc brakes is they always rub it. There needs to be a little bit more spacing so that you know, when you hit it hard a few times, it doesn't start warping and rubbing against your rotor.
And the problem is the leverage of the levers. It's a fine balance game between lever pull and the piston pull. Yeah. And you forget what the number is. It's like 2 to 4, I guess, for the pull. So it has, if you want a bigger size piston, the pull has to be so much more, which means the levers have to be pushed out. So it's that balance of how much power do you want in the brake versus how much space do you want in the piston.
I see. I didn't know that. Yeah. No, sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. Very interesting.
Got us talking about it.
There you guys have it. Seems that majority thinks that disc brakes is the better option, and I hope in the future disc brake technology continues to improve, so then some of those problems with rubbing and warping will go away. So what do you guys think? Disc brake or rim brake? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys like this type of video, also let me know what type of question I should ask next. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Woo!